On account now at your Southern Chevy dealer.
This is First Coast News at 11. America unites.
More arrests tonight. 4 people taken into custody in Britain and 7 others in France, all being questioned for terrorist connections. Good evening. I'm Donna Hicken.
And I'm Alan Janae. Thanks for joining us tonight. Here are the very latest developments in the investigation tonight. A man who tried to fly to Chicago with fake passports and airline uniforms on the day of the attack is being held tonight in Canada. Still unclear, though, what, if any, part he played in the attacks. The body of a man who was once the FBI's top terrorist expert has been identified in the rubble. The body of John O'Neill was found in the wreckage of the World Trade Center this day. He'd gotten out of the building safely, but went back in to help others. Boston's mayor is reassuring America that fears of possible terrorist attacks in the city in the coming days are unfounded. And President Bush left for Camp David today, waving to aides gathered on the White House lawn. It follows the Taliban refusal today of the president's demands to turn over Osama bin Laden. Mr. Bush will spend this weekend at Camp David going over options in the war against terrorism.
President Bush says it's time for Americans to get back to normal, but after last week, many people are wondering just what normal is. Even tonight, we watched something never done before. Networks banded together to raise money and spirits, all showing the same program at the same time. First Coast News reporter Jacqueline Bernard is live at one of the call centers tonight. Jackie, this was quite a spectacular event.
Yeah, spectacular on TV and spectacular here. Let me show you the room here. There's about 700 people here taking calls from across the country, and I just found out that one of the people here, they don't know which one yet, just took a call a little while ago for a $1 million donation. They don't know where that call originated from right now, but they have gathered about $300 million, I'm told, tonight, right?
That's correct.
Now, you've been taking some of these calls. Tell me, what is some of the response from these people? And this is outstanding.
Yeah, it's an incredible response. We're getting people calling in from all over the country into this center tonight. And, the people are fantastic. Everybody there's an outpouring of positive feelings. It's tremendous calls to take. I've had a couple of folks that wanted to talk and talk about the situation, and things have been going really nice tonight.
All right, thank you so much. Frank Kelly has been one of the 700 people out here taking calls all evening since about 9 o'clock tonight. And, of course, this event is supposed to help start the healing process, a process that will possibly allow us to get our lives back to what they used to be.
It's good to see him back on.
For the first time in a week, the TVs at Sneaker Sports Grill are on sports, not the news.
This is a typical Friday night. And what kind of sauce?
It's Friday night, 11 days after life changed forever. The crowds return, and so do a few smiles.
It's nice seeing people out and trying to get on with things.
Across town, the video business is getting back to normal, too.
Go back tomorrow night by 11 p.m. Again, it was very busy.
What is it like today?
It's kind of slow.
Shelves are stocked and lines a bit shorter.
Last week, basically, it was just, people trying to, get away from it, take a break, and I guess now that television is, kind of getting back into the routine of their regular shows, just go on with your life.
The people need to do.
But for some, life will never be the same. Like Nikki White, she carries around something new, a gas mask.
No. Normal life. No, this is not normal. This is not what life is. This is not the normality of life. This is hopefully temporarily comfortable, is to the best of what I can explain it to.
And of course, everyone's saying that the healing process is going to take a while to get back to normal, but the red, white, and blue is what everyone is fighting for and donating for tonight. Of course, as we said, they believe they've raised so far about $300 million. The workers here will be here until 2 o'clock in the morning to take your calls from anywhere around the country. If you call here in Jacksonville, you may end up calling one of these people right here in this room. Now, the number that you can call is 1-866-868-6483. That number again, 1-866-868-6483. Reporting live from the South Side, Jacqueline Bernard, First Coast News.
All right, Jackie, thanks very much. And all week long, First Coast News and the United Way teamed up to take your contributions for the September 11th fund. We are so proud to tell you tonight that thanks to so many of you, more than $60,000 was raised this week, and you can still call. They'll be here tomorrow, the folks from the United Way, during our Good Morning Jacksonville Saturday show starting at 8 a.m.
New angle to the FBI's investigation in the Florida connection to the hijackings. Agents have visited at least 3 aviation supply stores in South Florida. Hijacker Mohammed Atta, who took flying lessons in South Florida, may have purchased the tools he needed to chart a course for disaster at this store. The manager of Banyan Parts Mart in Fort Lauderdale told the FBI Atta bought 3 charts like this one 2 weeks before the attack. The manager says employees remember Atta because he asked a very strange question. He wanted to know how and where he could buy a full motion flight simulator. Employees told him he couldn't unless he had $15 million.
Well, Spirit is what is bringing together neighbors across the country, and here on the First Coast, communities are holding vigils and fundraisers to show their support. In St. Augustine, a sense of spirit shined brightly tonight. First Coast News reporter Paul Thomas is live at St. Joseph Academy. Paul?
Well, Donna, in small towns, high school sports serve as a rallying point for people. They come here, they gather, and they build a sense of community pride. Tonight, the football coach at St. Joseph's Academy wanted to use this field as a backdrop to teach players and fans on both sides that what happens on this field really doesn't matter. Friday night, small town America. It means football, hot dogs, and cheerleaders.
2 outside linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage.
But tonight, St. Joseph's Academy coach John David had a different game plan in mind. One that had nothing to do with football. Fire and policemen in uniform, unity candles, and song.
Football at this point really is secondary to what goes on. It is